news. My name is Mike V, aka Phony, according to this. Thank you, everybody, for joining me for this post-TwitchCon wrap-up special. Many things happened at TwitchCon. We're going to kind of haphazardly stumble our way through a bunch of clips. It's going to be very much a react episode of news. These folks are going to be reacting along with me because not all of them have seen all the clips. So everyone's got something for today. I seriously have like 20 clips or something related to video stuff that happened at TwitchCon because so much stuff happened at TwitchCon. React Andy news. That's right. React Andy news. Clip news. That's right. Too many clips. Show them. Oh, show them. Show them. The crowd's getting restless. First, we'll start with this one, which I have actually not seen, but apparently we're talking to a security lady outside of TwitchCon, which happened just a couple hours ago outside of the con and after the convention, right? So let's take a listen to this.
This is TwitchCon, and they're moving out, thank God.
Oh, thank God? What happened?
It was, these people that come to this thing were so verbally abused us.
Oh, what?
Yeah, they were terrible.
Really?
Because I just think they don't have any social skills. And so
Oh.
when you tell them,
Boom!
go up the down escalator, they're like, well, why not? I'm like, because you're going to get killed.
What?
Cussed us out.
Really?
So I looked, and then I work at the ballpark too, and then we had a concert over there. Some people paid for it, and some didn't, so it was embedded.
Right.
And they just...
Oh my God.
They just killed us practically.
Wow.
Wow. I'm not surprised, but
Yeah.
so
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it was... We were not having a good time.
So was it like the staff or just the attendees?
What was the attendees? No, the staff was great.
Oh, okay.
This is TwitchCon, and they're moving out.
so I had not seen that before. Tam. Yeah. It doesn't surprise me. Considering all the clips that I'm about to show you, no, it doesn't surprise me. It is God. I mean, so yeah, I've been to plenty of conventions, lots of conventions. And as we started to get more and more into this era of everybody is a content creator, everybody's a streamer, there was definitely like this heightened sense of like entitlement. And it's not just like here in this industry. You guys see it fucking everywhere. Everyone that has a phone has a Facebook feed or a TikTok or something that they're updating, and they're going to whip that shit out and steer something into some controversy or whatever they can, or stir up some bullshit, or they're just going to act fucking entitled because that's the culture that we've generated out. And now people like this, who maybe don't have to deal with this when they host other conventions like, I don't know, the jewelry fucking convention or something, it's like they don't have to deal with assholes like this, and then we show up and we look like, we do this. This is how we come across, right? There's fucking entitlement at regular concerts. I can't imagine people at fucking TwitchCon. Exactly, where everybody there is trying to make it. Everyone there is trying to make it. I have this random clip here of just a couple of guys acting like, I don't even know what word I could use that doesn't sound racist or something. Not racist, but just maybe a word that just, I don't know, how do you describe it? Just a bunch of busters or something? I have no fucking idea, but listen to these fucking guys.
What's your problem, man? You're fucking manlet energy.
I'll give you
fucking
content.
manlet energy.
You fat bitch. Don't fucking talk about manlet this, manlet that.
Mate, you're fucking
You look like a fucking,
Acting
you look
like a bunch of
cow,
like a bunch of bullies.
You look like Jeffrey Dahmer if he gained 60 pounds.
You go have a good
That's what
time,
you
little
look like.
bitch. You think I'm gonna be different in person?
Jesus, what's your fucking problem, man?
There's no difference, bro.
Oh, there's no difference between what?
Hey, why don't you guys
Yeah,
have
we
your
were.
masks on?
Yes, we were.
Are relevant. Are
Yes,
relevant.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that this was her experience. It was just I mean, it was a clusterfuck of people that just all think that they are the one. They're like this. It's like a single player game, Are they stuck being 12 years old? Yeah, I mean, a lot of them are, because that's their audience. So that's what they feed off of, right? Like that's the energy that they get. They get fed 12-year-old energy, so they act like fucking 12-year-olds, right? What did he say? You look like Jeffrey Dahmer, but like fatter. Or whatever the fuck it was. How do you know what it was? But it was fucking lame. Oh, really? Jeffrey Dahmer? The fuck? Pulled his insult off of like the top trending in the US or something. Like, give me a break. This is why I prefer dogs over people. Yeah, my 12-year-old didn't act like that. No, it's true. Yeah, exactly. 12-year-olds don't act like that. They don't typically act like that. He's a person anyways. They got online, you know, they're all a bunch of dicks, man. Sorry, Lack. I know Sam's a good kid, but you know, online, you never know. So, it's because you're well for, yeah, no, for reals though, Lack's kid is just an incredible kid. Like, she did a fucking good job. Like, her and Spencer did amazing job. This kid is very, like, just like, I don't know, just well, like, raised or something. I don't know how to describe it. You know, he's a good kid, you know? Sam's a menace, destroying pools and shit. Okay, yes, he did technically break my pool. Yes, he did. But it's not his fault because it was kind of already broken before. And he was just the one, you know, it was just the last straw for the camel or the pee in the bed or whatever. Like, whatever it was. Not the pee, not like pee in the bed, but, you know, like the cushions, under the cushions, like a pea, like the vegetable, right? Anyway, so this is what we're talking about now. So this is the ball pit, which has been put together by Legion, by Lenovo and Intel. It was a joint effort to make a booth at TwitchCon where they can have this like American Gladiators pugil stick style battle on these elevated platforms, and then they would fall into a ball of pits. So this is a pit of balls. Now, just so you know, not every clip is going to show like an injury or anything, but there's a lot of injuries that happen in this pit, and we are going to show the clips as we go through. So if you're sensitive to that kind of stuff, then don't watch. Like, you can't, except for one clip, you can't really see any actual like injuries or anything. You just see the impact of the person falling, and you know, when you see somebody fall, you're kind of like, ooh. So if you're sensitive to that kind of stuff, then you gotta be careful. Let me see. Hold on, Heather told me. Okay, cool. I gotta turn you off right now. Shush. I'm trying to do a show right now. You see more injuries on Dream's face than these videos. Ooh. All right, so here we go. So this is kind of I think this is just a clip showing off the pendulum, the pugil stick area in action here. Perhaps with
all that safety here at the Lenovo Legion booth. Want to have a good, clean, fun, be able to jump into that foam and enjoy yourself at the end of the day and not have anything lost. Pins,
we're just looking out for you, folks.
Badges.
As much as I covet all the cool things that you have purchased and then paraded past our booth, I do not want to steal them from you. And I do not want the pit to take them.
Yeah, are they gonna show this? No, they're not. Okay.
Them to the foam.
Yeah, dude, they're trying. They're trying to be casters, man. They were trying. Have a nice safe jump in. Yeah. Need more than like 2 feet of foam cubes. So that was the setup. They were concerned about people's safety and everything, of course, like they normally would say. Here's an example. This is XQC getting bodied by, I think that's Hassan there.
Oh, big
just to get an idea for how it works.
Oh, he's got a turnaround. He's got a plan, Riv. Go.
Oh, just chucked away.
See? So most people just get thrown in, they land flat, and that seems like it's fine. It seems like it's fine. But as time went on, this is an injury video, okay? It doesn't show anything, it just shows the impact, and it's very quick, all right? This is gonna be kind of an awkward one here. Let me go and get out of the way. What's underneath? Hopefully some padded mat. Well, no, there's not. What we discovered was underneath this pile of foam here, it's just cement. It's the convention floor. That's all it is. That's really loud. So this is she's getting up, and then they're gonna duke it out real quick. You can see how that works, and then she's gonna jump down, and it's basically the last set of frames, and you'll see her like fall. And some people are trying to say, well, you're not supposed to jump off it or whatever, but dude, come on, like what's the point of having a ball pit that you're supposed to fall into but not step off of? So she falls in, fine. She basically steps off, and boom, right there. That's it. She's like, oh shit. She says, I will never be able to trust Twitch at another convention in my entire life. Here's how I dislocated my knee and sprained my ankle after a Lenovo Legion / Intel booth. So yeah, it's this place was dangerous. This is another injury that happened over. They were playing tag, like indoor tag, and they did this last year. Now this is something that I could more easily chalk up to not being, and let me go back to this, to not being pure negligence, because this room has existed for a while. They're playing tag in it. It's contained, right? This feels like something just happens whenever you do any kind of physical activity with people that don't normally do physical activities, right? They roll ankles. This one looked like a proper accident, exactly. It's still unfortunate, but this is the first one that kind of gains attraction. I was like, oh, dang, like that sucks, right? That happens. So here we go. Yeah. Oh, that was it, yeah. So she jumped over, and then she lands, and then that's pretty much it. So, and then they come around and check her out. Her leg is pointing in a different direction. Here, you can see a little lump right there. She ended up breaking in 3 places. She actually has an update over here where she says, it's been an overwhelming 48 hours, but I am okay and back at home resting. I want to thank all of those who wished me well and helped me when I was down. I appreciate y'all. Your girl didn't go down without a bang. I broke my ankle in all 3 possible ways. I didn't even know that there were only 3 ways to break her ankle, but apparently there are. And she found all 3 of them. Fuck. So let me tell you, as somebody who lives with somebody who just had massive ankle surgery where they basically broke everything from her foot down or whatever, right? Or not necessarily ankle surgery, but like ankle to the foot. Like Jen has been in a boot. She was in a boot for a while. I mean, she still doesn't quite have 100% like movement. And it was like February that she had it done. It's fucking October now, right? So like this is a long recovery period for this, like, so this is again, it's like, it's an accident, they're running and the thing. I mean, you're doing a physical activity as somebody, again, who probably doesn't do a lot of physical activity or something. So you're not really apt to just like throw yourself over a couch and catch yourself. When I broke my ankle, I can confirm it was 3 separate fractures. Fuck. A person who injured their back. I know. Yeah. We're gonna talk about that. We're getting there. We're building up. All right. We're building up. We're fucking getting there. Back to the ball pit here. Which clip was this one? Let me see. This was
big cross.
Oh, so here we go. So this is Adriana Chechik. She's a streamer slash she used to be. Oh, she still does like a lot of adult content, but for a good 10 years or so, she's well known. If you don't know her name, you know her face. I just located my knee on the sidewalk. Yeah, for reals. You're in a boot for 6 weeks because I didn't think I needed real hiking boots. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, ankles are no joke. But this is a hard impact. Again, you're not going to see, it's not like fucking Mortal Kombat. You're not going to see any like X-ray or anything like that. But the impact is jarring to see. So just as a warning, this is from the official feed that they had.
Fight.
Big cross hit, lots of pressure here on the perpendiculars, left herself wide open.
Oh my gosh.
Big Simpin's gonna need some simps of her own.
So this is where she hit, and you could see she rolls over like immediately.
Oh my god.
Right here.
Big Simpin.
There's another angle here where you could see it without whatever this text is. Like a boss! What a fucking screenshot that is. Let me fucking grab that. Jesus. So someone could be like, wow, that's rude. Like, it's not me.
Boom, baby.
It's a screen grab. What the fuck? Gio, thank you. Speaking of bosses, thank you. So fuck. Here's the other angle. Here. And this is now. Let me tell you. Let me be real with you guys. Like, this is a fucking serious injury. Like, this is a serious injury. Okay, like this is actual pain, real injury. This is the kind of shit that she's definitely going to be suing over. But just so you know, like, it's jarring both visually, this clip, and also audibly. Okay, so here we go. So that's where she hits. It looks like she's trying to play it off. Oh no, gosh, she's trying to sort of.
Are you okay? She's held down by the Biffle medic.
Oh god, you can hear the fucking announcer.
All right, we'll make sure she's okay. Get her out of the pit. Landed on her tailbone. Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh yeah. So yeah. I mean, I know that the casters are trying to like, well, the show must go on type thing, but god damn. Yeah, she does get up. she does get up for a second because it's always that few seconds before the pain really hits, right? And it looked like a compression fracture potentially. Yes. So to go back to her follow up a couple of hours later, she says, "Well, I broke my back in 2 places, and I'm getting surgery to put a meter rod in for support today." Send your support. When it rains, it pours, but I am definitely feeling the rain right now. And then somebody responds and says, "You literally need to sue for this." And she says, "I agree. There's other injuries too from other people." Note the tabs. They should have done better before someone got hurt in the first place. This is going to be the biggest bag payout that Twitch has ever fucking done. Right. And there's also and also we should talk about like who's to blame, because I've already had somebody on Twitter that clapped back. Not clap back, but I just want to say that saying that it wasn't TwitchCon that's Twitch's at fault. It's because it was Lenovo and Intel's booth. But my counter to that is, well, you don't see anyone bringing guillotines to TwitchCon, right? So maybe there's some kind of process of approval or something like that, and somebody somewhere said, "Yeah, that looks slick. Do it." The state of Cali might also get in on this too. Yeah, I mean, well, California is like the worst place to or not the best place to get injured at work. She's gonna sue the fuck out of them. Oh man, and you see, like, it's painful because, like, you know, I don't want Twitch to get sued, right? I don't want Adriana to have to fucking deal with back pain for literally the rest of her fucking life, probably. Maybe never be able to perform again, or maybe even sit down to stream, which she's been doing pretty much. Like, I mean, she's basically like a big Twitch star now, right? Fuck me, Americans are silly. Hell, the convention might get sued for allowing this setup and approving. Probably no TwitchCon ever at that convention center. This hurts our other business as well. Oh yeah, I mean her adult business. I mean, so full transparency. I do subscribe to her OnlyFans, and she did send out a message, and she said that to everybody, and just said that basically what you see here, and just you could tell reading it's like she's fucking bummed because like she's like, I'm trying to find content you guys haven't seen yet. Maybe you could like support me or whatever, and so it's just like, fuck you too, huh? I mean. Yeah. Who the fuck designed the pit? Saying I did an action park? Oh my god, the action park. Yeah, that action park? Yeah, exactly. Literally is what it's called, wasn't it? Jesus Christ. So yeah, she's definitely gonna have issues long term. This is the other girl in the video and a friend of Adriana. She would love to hear from other people who were injured in the same pit. Please DM me if you know anyone who also got hurt. I fell very lightly and still felt a jolt up my back and had pain for the rest of the night. I'm sure anybody who like threw themselves down on that. It looks soft, but it's definitely fucking not. This follow up here says, I went to the booth just now, talked to a person staffing it, and got answers to questions I've seen floating around. It's not Twitch's. Booth is a collaboration between Intel and Lenovo, and the foam pit is now closed. They shut it down at noon because people were breaking rules and bones. Crusader, thank you. Can't sub to OnlyFans because I spend my money on you. Aww. Thanks. My OnlyFans better though. So yeah, so she followed with that. There was also this really weird altercation too that happened. Oh my god, this is almost embarrassing for like everybody involved here. Let me see if it plays in the beginning. Please God do.
Give me that back, bro.
That's assault.
That's
assault.
Could I have that back, bro? You
can't.
Bro, you
That's
took
not your property.
You took that off
That's
my
assault.
You took that off my hand, bro.
Me just now.
Okay. Now, some of you guys know what that is that he has in his hand. But for those curious, you don't know, it's one of the cubes from the pit.
Bro, you took that off my hand. You told that. You took that. Bro, you stole it.
Watch the bar. You dropped it.
Could I have it back, bro?
It's not yours. You got scared and dropped it.
Their property. You stole it. You stole it from me.
How are you stolen?
I'm not actually gonna sell it, bro.
It's not yours to sell.
I'm not actually gonna. I'm not gonna actually. I'm not gonna.
It's one of the fucking cubes from the pit, man. It's one of the cubes from the pit they took, and then somebody else is trying to take it from them. They're fighting over the cubes. The foam cubes are in the pit. Oh my god, I gotta go to eBay now and check because I didn't check. Let me see. Adriana foam. Fuck, dude, if this pulls up anything. Oh, thank God. Okay. Let me wait. TwitchCon. TwitchCon foam. Oh, thank God. Okay. We're good. We're in the clear. There's none up on eBay right now. Woo! Should I check Facebook Marketplace? Fucking scavengers, man. Scavengers. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I know. By the time Craigslist. Maybe they're already sold. He sold them right down the street. Oh God! If only this poor old man here knew what they were fucking arguing about.
Actually sell it. I actually felt bad for her, bro.
I actually felt bad for her, bro. That's why I took one of these foam cubes so I could put it up on and I pray to it every single day and then rub myself in body oil and what the fuck? What? It's up on eBay? Yeah, you gotta link it, man. You gotta link it. The old man thinks I fought in the war for this. Yeah. Original foam cube featured an injury video. No. Don't be saying shit like that unless you got a link. Oh man. So I mean, just to be clear, I am not laughing at the injury, right? I'm laughing at the absurdity of the injuries. How many? Is that even all of them? Like, I don't even know if I went through them all. I think so. We might stumble across some more as we, again, like, stumble through these fucking clips here. But still, yeah, there was, we got the ankle, we got the knee, we got the back. I mean, do we have any arms or anything like that? Like, does anybody else want any tribute? Jesus. So the guy on the camera stole a cube and the other guy was taking it back. Yeah. You missed Dream. Yeah, Dream showed his face and then he got jumped. I didn't see that. In his sleep. Is this a meme? Entitled Bitches of TwitchCon or Burning Man Festival? I take Burning Man any day of the week. Yeah, at least you're out in the dirt. You guys just fight each other and settle it. They have like arenas and shit out there specifically designed so you guys could go at it. Not a meme. What? The only thing I have from I don't have anything from Dream. The injury is not funny, but all the other things are. Yes, I mean it's the absurdity of it. It's the absurdity that they would even do that. You know, it's like and then like people are like stealing the fucking cubes. What? They're better drugs than Burning Man. Yeah. Speaking of lower backs, some weird trend was happening at TwitchCon involving Amouranth. I mean, it's not because it's her, or maybe it is. I don't know. But there is this weird trend that's happening. I have a few clips here. I'm gonna see if I can dig them up. But yeah, it's just they're in line to get their signature and all that, and then he's like, oh, hold on a second, can we get a picture? And she's like, sure. And then this is just, is it sad? Like, is it? I don't know. And then
Step. Oh, okay.
My Christian eyes. That's kind of weird. Oh, there's another one, man. Look at stepping on you. What does it say? Stepping on you something. There we go. Number 2. I mean, there's more. Let's go. Oh man, let me get this angle, dude. Oh man, look at that. Hell yeah. I mean, some people are into that, man. Jen says that sometimes too about something. She's like Niecy Nash. Jen's like, I let Niecy Nash step on me. And she says it like use me as a doormat, and I'm like, okay, babe. That's Niecy Nash. She's wholesome. Come on. I hate the word cringe, but nothing else describes it better. But in public, though, listen, look at this one. This is the worst one of the bunch.
You? All right. Okay, let's see its camera.
Can you hear Hordes, we're not here to talk about my truck right now, okay? But we'll talk about it after.
Step on you? Yes, you can. Let's do it.
Everybody just knows.
Oh no, my popcorn. It's okay.
Don't worry about the popcorn.
Okay, it's okay. Please, queen. Take as many photos.
Jesus Christ. So Amouranth, speaking of, yeah, it's cringe. Speaking of people who couldn't get enough with just being stepped on, I guess. You clearly too old for this shit. So there was, Amouranth had her own share of stalkers while she was out. And some of the mods that were hanging out with her, they actually tried their best to actually go and talk to people who were stalking. And this guy right here, who apparently was, and it is allegedly, I don't know for sure. Maybe this guy was just sitting there having a drink, but it didn't seem like that was the case. Let me see if we get good audio here.
Are you the guy that's been following on the internet for like a while and it's like being really weird?
Are you the guy that's been following her for a little while and being really weird? Okay, I'll try to. I know it's really hard to understand.
I think if you want to test one of that, actually.
Because if you are
Really weird.
well, no. So like
Define really weird.
With security, and if like you're being that guy, we're gonna kick you out right now.
That's adorable, honey.
What's up?
That's adorable, honey. Is what he said to the comment of "We're gonna kick you out."
That's adorable, honey.
It's normal.
You ever try to look really cool and take a drink out of something and realize it's empty? One more time in case you missed it.
It's normal.
Oh, okay. Sorry. He's playing so hard right now. No. This guy, yeah, I'm committing a crime. So yeah, there was an assortment of people who apparently were stalking her while she was walking around. She actually has this update here that was pretty good, where she talks a little bit about it. Here we go.
You missed it earlier this morning when I was streaming with Jay. There was literally like 3 other guys just following us from the hotel, like staring at me. And security, like not even my security detail, like 2 other con security people just started following us from the hotel because they saw those other guys just following us.
Jesus.
So it's been fucking crazy today. I've had like 3 to 4 different stalkers over the course of the past 48 hours. I'm fucking over it.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
Oh my God. No, but for reals though, there's another clip that I found somewhere. I don't have it right now, but where the security guard is actually talking. I think it's like Twitch security, like the convention security was talking to her and saying, hey, just so you know, we're only following you because these other guys are following you, you know? So like it wasn't even like it was slick. It was almost like there was a posse of stalkers and shit, all like running behind trees and shit, like taking turns behind trees. Buddy said, buddy moving, you know? NPCs these days, I swear. He DM'd her that he was hanging out on a tree outside her room. On a tree? I would not be fucking so. He has those eyes. I will climb a tree outside of your fucking hotel room because I'm that kind of crazy. Buddy, cover me while I stalk. I know. Creeps all the way down. Yeah, shit is scary. The stalkers are fucking ridiculous. You know, I mean, I was talking to my buddy, and we were talking about stalkers before all this happened, before convention, about how like stalking is just kind of like really, I mean, because the whole parasocial relationship thing with like certain streamers, especially streamers like this, like it really like brings out the crazies, you know, especially when you reach a certain critical mass. And so it's like, it makes sense that she has her own security detail, but you know, it's like all it takes is like one incident where, you know, somebody gets hurt or injured or killed, and then what? It's like, oh, maybe we should have done blank, or maybe we shouldn't have done this, or maybe we shouldn't have whatever. You know, like when it's too late. You know, like when someone breaks their fucking back and they're like, oh, maybe we should have put down a pad instead of a concrete slab. It's always after the fact. Always after the fact. I understand why she said she lives in Houston, too freaking hot to stalk anyone. Thank God you didn't phone Pitt. I mean, you make money doing GFE content on paid services. You're gonna attract these people for sure. Yeah, I mean, no, it makes sense. Sure, it makes sense. I mean, but it's not like everybody else is immune to that kind of behavior. I mean, there's people like Hot Chubby. There's people like, I mean, there's like Pocket. Okay, and Pocket does that kind of content. Well, not really, but still. But there are plenty of streamers, you know, female streamers who don't do that kind of content, but they're still stalked and viewed in that kind of light because people still don't make that. They're not able to like disconnect, you know, that themselves from the relationship with the person they see on the screen. It's really weird. But reminds me of Christina Grimmie, fan shot her. That's right. She was a YouTube star, singer or something, right? She was young too. I want to say she was really young and she was shot and killed. And yeah, I mean, we remember her name because we're all in this space, you know, and we don't want that kind of shit to happen again. But I mean, as long as you have people meeting up like this, like we're lucky, I guess, that like nothing even more severe happened. Jeez. Speaking of that, love you, Mike. Hey, man, I love you too. You gonna do that baby oil thing we talked about on Twitter or what? All right, moving on. I might have some more clips related to like injuries and such, or Amouranth or whatever. Like I said, we're very haphazardly throwing these together because it's a lot. It's a fucking lot. So there was a meeting that took place that a couple of streamers or some big streamers attended, and it was with, I believe it was with Dan Clancy. I don't know for sure because I can't find a lot of info on the meeting, but the response that came out of it from the people who attended was negative. You guys probably saw Jake and Bake. We'll play that one in a second. Here's another one here. This is from Jay Steezy's feed here. Let me go and play this. Pull this up.
Saying too much. He's giving me a
yeah.
Dude, what did you think about the meeting without like saying too much? T's giving me a look.
I think that's it.
What? That's
look.
just my face, Jay. Jeez.
Do you think any of those thoughts or opinions will? Okay, well, sweet.
The bad look, man.
I think she gave a better response than I did.
Yeah.
Okay. It seemed like a waste of an hour.
What? Yeah.
Is that what you think?
I don't know. Is that what you think?
They don't even want to say it. Like they don't even want to say it. Here's Jake. Jake's response to
The
it.
president, yeah.
It took you a long
I'm
time.
gonna be honest, dude. The president of Twitch. I'm sure personally, I have no problem personally with him. But
honestly, the president of Twitch, I'm sure he's a cool guy, kind of thing, is what he says. But
I don't feel confident as a streamer on the platform with someone who is that out of touch.
Yeah.
What the streamers need and want.
Oh no.
yeah, so he says that this person is that out of touch and it doesn't look good for Twitch.
I walked away feeling like depressed. Seriously, sad.
Aww.
But I mean, isn't he like kind of learning from Tio telling him? I guess no.
Robin eating burgers. So weird. No, Robin eating burgers. So weird. No, he's trapped in.
Okay, so it sounds like maybe if he really cared or something, but yeah, the question that was asked off to the side was, do you think that he's still learning? And he was like, if he really cared or something like that. It just seems like whatever happened in this in this meeting was just not positive. It was not encouraging. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's good. Whatever this is, and I don't know any other information about this secret meeting or whatever that happened. Are there any CEOs they'd say were in touch? Well, I mean, if it was a few years ago, they would be having lunch with Emmett Shear, right? Which arguably Emmett Shear was more in touch, 3 or 4 years ago than Dan Clancy is, which I'm assuming that's who they met with. Which we've heard from multiple sources now that Dan Clancy and leadership is definitely steering away from the creator centric and focused. So no, we shouldn't be surprised that this is the kind of stuff that we're hearing from leadership. But at the same time, now it's like, okay, well, why are we having meetings with leadership if they don't give a shit? It's just like, what was their point? What was the goal of leadership, to try to win over some of the top streamers? They failed at that. They fucking failed at that, man. The CEO didn't want Amouranth stepping on him. He's so out of touch. Well, you don't have to be that in touch. Elon Musk, but maybe that's because he ship posts. It's actually kind of weird. In my current job, the C-suite are actually sitting and talking with staff in the lunch area pretty regularly. It's kind of crazy. Oh, hey, there you go. See, that's good. Costco former CEO kept the price of the hot dogs the same, and I thank him every time I go. We have other leadership here. I actually don't know who this person is who's talking here. because it's a Twitch clip, and I don't know if they show the name here, but let's listen to what he has to say. There's a Q&A, and he's talking a little bit about the direction Twitch is going with like Prime subs and all that stuff. So take a listen here.
About how you're working on improving the ads experience on Twitch.
Yeah, both are true. Ads, poorly timed ads can be a bad.
I grabbed the wrong clip. That wasn't even the right clip, but that was the clip that I have. Okay, well that pretty much does a pretty better job of the other clip that I had in mind. I rolled myself. Are you kidding me? Ads are fine. I do have another. Let me see if I can find the other clip. Here. Okay, here's the actual clip. Okay, I got it confused with this one. Sorry. Okay, back to this.
I know this isn't your team, but I think the community would be interested to hear more about how Twitch gives one streamer a long.
Oh, this is okay. This is actually following up later. They're talking to somebody that works in their I guess their rule enforcement, so their play fair or their Twitch moderation or whatever, and they ask them a little bit about like how the rules are or how the punishments are being divvied up between the different streamers and whatnot, right? So.
Another who does the same thing. How does it seem like Twitch applies the rules unfairly?
Yeah, again, more myths busted. So we apply our rules very consistently. It's just frequently using data that the community can't see. And so there are frameworks that use things like how much harm did this cause or how many times has a streamer did it. If Mike does one slip up on stage, we can look past that. We can go, okay, yep, he
get
learns.
to come back?
Yeah, you'll learn, you'll come back, you will choose different words in the future. But if you're up here and you're repeatedly doing that, we're gonna go, my dude, get it together. And so there are places where the consequences, and they may look different to the community, and I completely understand why that is frustrating and why it can look inconsistent. But there are very consistent frameworks on the back end that handle all of this. We can't explain.
Fuck, I'll just stop it there. That's the end of it anyways. We can't explain. Myth busted. But we can't quite explain. Oh, man. You know, I understand that people are nervous when they're on stage and they're put up here and they have to do these things. But, like, they're still representing Twitch. And when your knee-jerk reaction to a question that you might feel is challenging your work ethic or your work processes or policies or whatever is, again, myth busted, that sounds pretty fucking condescending. I mean, it's
I know this is more about how Twitch gives one streamer a long suspension, but not another who does the same thing. How does it seem like Twitch applies the rules unfairly?
Yeah, again, more myths busted.
Like that's the part that rubs me the wrong way, and what rubs everyone the wrong way, I think, right? I mean, yes, she followed up and she didn't really have anything to necessarily like add to bust the myth, but still, this is the attitude that we for a long time feel that we're getting from people at Twitch. And you know what? This isn't even like leadership, right? This isn't even like leader. This person works in like moderation or something, right? Yeah, it's just very shit PR. It's a bad look. It's a bad look for sure. And it's not like a standalone thing. It's like, okay, maybe this person was nervous, but when you add it to like everything else that we've heard and seen from people at Twitch that are not even in fucking leadership, it's just like, what the fuck's going on with the culture there, you know? Like, do they all just despise us? Are they all like that security officer we played at the beginning of the show where they're just like, oh my God, these fucking people. No, the staff is fine. The staff is great. We love them, but the fucking people. Like, wow. The fuck? Are we out of touch? No, it's the streamers who are wrong. Exactly. Bans come in, bans go out. You can't explain that. Oh man, so there was basically every comment section of every post that Twitter did after this was just littered with people just saying close the foam pit, like just serving drinks in the open where people could drug them. I mean, there's so many things like this. People are just upset on social, like just pure. There was actually a boycott Twitch that was happening, and there's so just so you know, there's a thread like floating around of somebody that compiled like literally every minor complaint to major complaint that existed from Twitch. There's sometimes when you leave the house and you go somewhere where there are other people and it's a fucking madhouse and it's chaos, sometimes things are not gonna go your way. Sometimes shit is gonna just not go right. Okay, and it's not always malicious. It's not always. Sometimes it's just chaos. It's just chaos. Sometimes shit happens. But in some cases, it's warranted. Not all of them in these threads that are like 100 fucking tweets long, right? Fucking hell. So before someone links it, because I've already seen it like 10 times, it's a link of like, here's everything that happened. It's like, oh, I spilled my popcorn and then somebody stepped on it and I was really upset. And it's like, wow, phone pit look good on paper. I can't boycott Twitch. It's the only TV I got. Yeah, Twitch ain't gonna last. More people are just gonna get sick of it and leave. And we would just go to another platform too. Like we're not gonna stop creating content. It's not like this is all changing and we're just gonna move on and just like go get real jobs or whatever you would call it. Man, time to move to Mixer. Yeah, boy. There's I mean, just to also go back to like just weird stuff. Like, here we go. Take a listen to this clip.
So sorry to the other questions. We're gonna take time to give to any creator that wants to shout out other queer communities.
You're not gonna let me ask my question?
Oh, oops. Well,
I waited in line.
We'll give it to you. What you got? We
All
gotta
right.
be brief answers.
I just want to hear because my name is Zot the Avenger. And I've been making public access video game programming for 25 years. And I grew up around queer people. My first drag show was when I was 10 years old. And Tony Danino, who produced the G-Word down in Tucson, Arizona, exposed me to drag queens and how glamorous they could be. And there's a part of me still that wants to be around queers, even though I'm like a hetero dude. And I kind of wanted to just hear you guys, because it makes me feel young again, And like I feel like queers have a lot to offer. And like, I just want to hear that like you guys even want me in your chat room. Do you? Because like I've been hanging out with like Nintendo Desi, and he showed me.
I wish there was more to that clip. Here, can I see the whole thing? Yeah, it's cringe, man. I didn't watch it to the end before, but goddamn, I don't want to watch it anymore. It's cool. That was like on par with like I have black friends, wasn't it? I feel like that's kind of where this guy was. That's and he was saying it to like a whole bunch of, fuck. I think his point was lost by himself. Yeah, they feel like cool story, bro. Yeah. Like I don't know, it was weird. That was fucking weird. Let me see. There was some cool stuff that happened. The doc showed up. Everyone's really excited about that. Here we go. Oops, get this guy out here. Get my man out here. Here we go.
Oh, they kind of cleared out, ladies and gentlemen. Guys, we literally have more content coming up. We're going to hit the karaoke bar, and we're going to decimate the purple platforms. Karaoke streamers, guys. You're looking at the 3 times. Back-to-back-to-back karaoke. Singing champion of TwitchCon 2022, guys. in case you didn't know, I'm the 5'11" East Asian Cambodian nightmare. Yeah. The 3-time Minnesota Safe Air Root Beer Chunking champion of the world. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, welcome in, buckle in, strap in.
Yeah. That's Dr. Thick Respect. He made a cameo on like so many streams. He was fucking everywhere. The 3-time Cambodian something, whatever the fuck he said. It's fucking brilliant. It's so good. There's oh here we go. This is pretty hilarious. So for those of you guys who know Miko, actually, you know, maybe what I should do is preface this a little bit here. Here we go. Let me go to the YouTubes real quick and grab another clip here because this needs a little bit of context for these to get it. Let me see. Fuck. Yeah, here we go. So Miko, I'm a Miko fan, all right? So you guys got to deal with this, all right? You got to deal with my waifu bullshit. So Miko is known to kind of sound a little bit like a fire truck.
Fuck. This is a cute baby fuck with his ugly motherfucker.
Okay, so then at TwitchCon,
We gotta go, dudes. All right. Yep, you're good. Oh my god, I can hear you.
she just stops. She just stops, and she's like, "Oh my god, I can hear Miko."
Oh my god, I can hear you.
That sound is so good. TwitchCon is haunted. It's haunted. Hey, well, here we go. This is the clip. This is the Dream clip that I have. I guess Dream was on the. Is this Dream? I've only ever seen his face once. But I guess he was on the main broadcast stream for Twitch or something. And he points his phone at the. First off, there was a whole lot of issues that were happening with TwitchCon Rivals, and I guess he was upset with the whole thing, and his chat was upset with the whole thing, and so I guess he's on the main broadcast stream or something. He points his phone at the feed, and here's what you see.
I'm not saying anything. I'm just pointing my phone at the camera. I'm not saying anything, guys. I have no opinion of Twitch.
That's not
This
Dream.
does not represent what I think. Oh wait, they're not even in yet. I am merely pointing my phone at the screen.
Anyways, just like one, it really is one L after another with Twitch at this, and you know, like I've seen this like TwitchCon 2020 proved that it's the people that make Twitch great. And to see controversies, injuries, calls for boycotts, and more, people still had a great time meeting fellow creators, their communities, and their friends. It's all about the people. Yes, sure, yeah, sure. Yeah, it's all about the people. It is. It's all about the people. But like optics is like really bad. And even like the things that I've seen about people there, like we've seen clips. Yes, there's been people that have been having fun, having a good time, like we would at any convention and everything. Shrimp, I'm sure if Shrimp was here, Shrimp, are you here? I'm sure you had a fucking great time, right? I'm sure everybody who went probably had a great time, unless you got injured or you know, or we're stuck in a fucking crowd like this. I mean, here we go. Here's some of the crowds for the meet and greets that were happening. Just like crowding everything. Or drug. Lots of our streamers have said that TwitchCon itself is not interesting. It's all about what happens around TwitchCon, and that's what we said about BlizzCon for the longest time. We hadn't a BlizzCon yet, right? No, we don't know if there's one coming up this year, but still, that's always the whole thing with TwitchCon, with BlizzCon was like it's about the people, right? It's about the people. And here is, I guess they're letting out a group of people to come and line up for meet and greets, and yeah, you know what's funny? This right here.
I think this is how it goes.
This right here is so similar to when I went to VidCon back in like 2014 or something, which is like one of the first early VidCons, or one of the was it one of the first? Anyways, it was just crowd upon crowd of between like 15 and 25-year-olds just fucking running from one point to another, trying to meet and greet all of their peoples and everything. And it was just wave after wave. Those are all people waiting to get stepped on by Amouranth. I wonder what her body count is, actually. I don't know if she kept track or anything, but geez. Here we go. This is here's Sweet Anita. Sweet Anita met up with a fan. It went exactly how you would think it would go because it's Sweet Anita. Here we go.
Anyway,
I have audio come from somewhere else. There we go.
Hey Anita, can I get a picture?
Thank you so much.
I'll kill you. Fuck off.
I don't mind it. I love your like streams. They're so calm.
Thank you. He's got tits.
What?
Sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, this audio is actually pretty good. I'll go back. Good for this guy.
Hey, Anita. Can I get a picture? Thank you so much.
I'll kill you. Fuck off.
There we go.
I don't mind it. I love your like streams. They're so calm.
Thank you. He's got tits.
What?
Sorry.
I love that he's just like, yes! He's like, yes! There's a badge of honor for this guy. Yeah, hell yeah. Oh man, I find this shit just annoying. This dude, she's fucking hilarious. And good on him for taking it. Yeah, she likes my tits. Exactly. There you go. Is that like really like 30 tabs open? Yeah, dude, we're going through the news. That was the news, man. Man's gotta own his tits. This was actually sent to me just a minute ago. This is from I think Inferno. But apparently this is just really cool tech. The VTubers were signing using this system here. I don't know. I haven't actually watched this yet. I'm curious how this works. It's only 7 seconds. Is it? Is it right? Actually, like, does anybody know? Is it actually like real time? Like she's actually citing it? I guess so, huh? Is that live or pre-recorded? It is. Just a plotter. Yeah, but it's a plotter that's being registered kind of in real time, sort of, right? Gunrun makes all the crazy shit. Yeah, this is Gunrun, by the way. So yeah, he is the one that makes all the crazy shit. He's the one that made the. He's the one that basically created the streamer backpack for the most part. Jeez. But yeah, there's other stuff that happened at Twitch, and like I said, I'm sure that people probably had a good time. I know that people went and they had a good time, and they look at some of the stuff and it's like, oh man, I wish that this convention wasn't marred with, you know, all of these controversies and injuries and all this other stuff that happened. But that's just what happens at conventions, just not to this degree, you know. Like when we left BlizzCon 2019 or 18, whatever it was, and it was the whole like, don't you like phones? And it was like, man, I had a really good time at BlizzCon, but all I can talk about is the fucking phone thing, you know? And it's like, that's what happens. It's like people on the outside are the ones that are going to shape the perspective of what's happening on the inside, because of the stuff that's being shared. And so all we saw was like injury after injury and people being, you know, harassed or fucking stealing blocks and fighting each other over it, or having bad meetings with like leadership, which, you know, it's not really specific to any con, not like con in generals, but just but this one, sorry, it's not cons in general, but definitely this one. Sorry. Just, yeah, overall it just seems like it was a bad look for Twitch, like a bad and very expensive bad look for Twitch. We don't know. We know that Adrienne Chech is going to go and try to file a lawsuit somehow. She said that she's going to do it, but we don't know necessarily like who she's going to be suing. Like, is it going to be Lenovo? Is it going to be Intel? Is it going to be whatever? Cons in general. Oh yeah, sure, cons in general. But I mean, like meetings with the CEO kind of stuff. Like, I feel like TwitchCon is a very culture centric. It's less industry. Like it's less industry compared to like GDC or something. And it's just more like a fan convention, you know? It's just a fan convention. See, the other stuff is not fun to talk about. Yeah, it's true. I mean, it's true that other stuff's not quite not all that interesting. All this on top of the typical con BS of stalking, drugging, and harassment. Yeah, I mean, I have, you know, in that thread that I talk shit about, there were some instances that were warranted to be brought up, which the people that are having issues with you know, harassment, stalking, and all that, people just acting weird. I mean, there's a lot of issues with just people just not knowing how to act in public, because when a lot of us, so first of all, you know, some of us are just not really people who go outside and communicate with people in person often, because our jobs, or because our lifestyle, or because of COVID, right? Or because of whatever, you know, we're just not people to go out and interact with folks. Then you throw us into the fucking lion pit and we're forced to like to react and to like, oh, there's people, oh hey, there's fucking stimuli everywhere, and it's a fucking lot, man. It's a fucking lot. It really is. Has anyone in chat ever been to a convention where they didn't have at least 4 drinks that you didn't pay for? Concrete pit. Yeah, they communicate like they would in chat in most of these 2 different ways we're talking. It's not a different experience. When you sue over injuries, you sue them all and let the courts pare it down as they see fit. Yeah, that seems like it's kind of what's going to happen. Is that they're going to have to one, figure out if her and anybody else who's injured is going to get any money, and then 2, who's going to pay for it. Dream's injury was actually kind of funny. Oh shit, let me see this. Oh good, we need something funny to cap this off, please.
I have an eye patch. What happened? Dude, what happened to your eye? Okay, it's the longest story ever, aka I was sleeping. Okay. I wake up, and my hands in my head, and blood all over my head. I think I cracked my skull open. I'm sitting there like, oh my god, like what the fuck happened? Blood dripping on my hand. I get a towel, I'm like putting it up against my face, trying to figure out like what happened. And then I end up like realizing I think I fell off the bed, hit my head on the side table. It knocked me out because I ragdolled and I fucking scraped my knee and my shoulder against the side, and I have like rug burns all over and bruises. So is there blood in your room? There's blood everywhere. It was like a horror show. The cleaners came in and were confused. I want to come see your room. Well, no, the cleaners cleaned it. Are you trying to get through? Huh?
This dude shows his face for like 2 days and fucks it up already. I've been that drunk. Yeah, that's what really happened. What the hell? All right. Hey, that's it for the news. We're still gonna go over some stuff live here, okay? Because we still have other shit we want to go through. But that's it for the compact edition of TwitchCon wrap up. The injuries special. I don't know. Jesus Christ. Alcohol is a hell of a drug. Yeah, it'll do that to some folks. I know a lot of us are kind of like, yep, that happens. Anyways, chat, hang out. Everybody else, yep.